Good morning, everyone. Cheers. If you are a D-Wave investor this morning, you are very happy. The stock has surged at the time of this recording over 35% on an amazing earnings report. We're going to jump into it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to cover just D-Wave, just QBTS. We're going to make it a short video this morning, but it's a super exciting day. And look who's decided to join. It's Coco. She approves of the stock movement today. What do you think? It's really good. She's pretty choosy with her investments, but she's believed in D-Wave for a long time. So congratulations to Coco on building out her portfolio. All right, let's jump in, guys. All right, so Coco, you are gonna walk all over my camera today, huh? What are we doing? Okay, let's take a look at quantum as a theme today. All right, guys, I've got the quantum watch list pulled up. We got green lights in the background. I got the green shirt on. Our money tree, it's growing tall. Let's take a look at quantum and the quantum watch list today at the time of this recording. So this is pretty crazy, but look at this. At the time of this recording, QBTS is at 956, 39% change from market close yesterday. QUBT's up 9%, Rigetti 7%, Skywater's got a little bit of a bump, ARQQ, I believe reports today, LAES. We're green down the quantum watch list. So pretty cool to see. We're going to talk about, let's just take a look at D-Wave's numbers. So Yahoo Finance has an article this morning. So D-Wave records a quarterly revenue of 15 million, up 500% year over year. A record quarterly GAAP gross profit of 13.9 million and an ending cash position of 304 million. We have a nice quote here from Dr. Baratz. The first quarter of 2025 was arguably the most significant in D-Wave's history, especially in terms of our unique ability to deliver quantum value today. So they announced a record revenue of 15 million. This is an increase of 12.5 million or 509% from a revenue of 2.5 million. D-Wave's consolidated cash balance totaled 304 million. They published their Beyond Classical Quantum Supremacy paper. We know that in this quarter. Ford Ottson has deployed a hybrid quantum application in production. They've announced the successful completion of a proof of concept with pharmaceutical research with Japan Tobacco. And they've delivered and recognized revenue on the first Advantage system sale to the Jülich Superconducting Center. They've introduced new hybrid quantum solver capabilities. They had a great conference. They even had some blockchain work. So Qubits had a hell of a quarter. Let's take a look at the financials, or actually the stock price is, because it is very interesting what we're seeing today. So if any of you are on StockTwits, I actually, last night, I posted something that a lot of people probably would not have believed. But now that we're seeing this play out, it looks like it's getting more and more probable. So I posted on StockTwits last night. Let's see, we'll go. I posted all Qubits investors should watch. So of course we had the interview with Murray Tom yesterday. So I posted a price target of $12 by tomorrow. Now, I'm not saying that it's actually going to get to $12, but I'm going to show you on the chart the technical reason why I gave it this price target. And since my prediction, it's up 36%. So let's take a look at the chart and kind of some previous levels that we've indicated. We need to go back 3 months to really see the story. So what ended up happening today is we saw a gap up, okay? Massive gap up. The pre-market, I think we were up 25%. And what I want to do is kind of look at what that looked like on the day. So obviously we have this gap up, but these other lines on the chart are actually indicators of previous levels of resistance. So we're already broken through all the major levels of resistance that I have drawn out, and we are back in the nosebleed. And I posted on my Twitter a couple times today about this 930 level. And I want to go down into the day chart, and I want to show you how this 930 level we rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before moving up from 930. So 930 is a strong area of resistance, and I think that could easily turn into an area of support going forward for QBTS. Why do I think that? Because we have rejected off of this level historically 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now, once we get up into this area with QBTS, we're in the nosebleeds. There's not really a bunch of resistance. So we're kind of in the blue skies area. So if you remember on the channel a couple videos ago, I said once we get into this area, we have this very clear rising support, which is obviously held in a major way. We bounced with velocity off of the rising support. So now we're kind of in this blue sky area. So if we wanted to go like this, we still have a lot of room to run in QBTS. We could come all the way up to 12 plus 13, reject. Anything is possible with QBTS at this point. And I want to make this an actually short video. So I'm going to give some closing thoughts on QBTS. So please check out the interview. I was super fortunate to have the one and only Murray Tom on the channel yesterday. And Murray Tom is the VP of Tech Evangelism at D-Wave. And he came on and he answered all kinds of questions. He is super bright and super knowledgeable and has been with D-Wave for 20 years. I asked him specifically, is 2025 a special year for D-Wave? And he said, yes. It was very clear to me in 2024 that we were moving into a special year. So super exciting. Congratulations to D-Wave. And I want to extend a big thank you to D-Wave and Holly for lining up. A big thank you to Murray for lining up that interview. I wanted to get that interview out to you guys yesterday before the market closed, so you were able to take advantage of that information, digest, and position yourself in any way. I did pick up about 30% more than what was already my position in D-Wave yesterday, because I kind of have been seeing this coming. We were perfectly set up from a technical perspective, and we were perfectly set up from the fact that D-Wave has guided higher, and they are the quantum pure play that is commercially valuable today. So that is an incredibly valuable thing in a disruptive technology. It's hard to price it. We don't need to get too much into the technicals of PE, because we see a lot of stocks like Palantir and different stocks in the market that are trading way above their PE. But what is the actual commercial value of a disruptive technology company that can enhance and change the world like D-Wave and QBTS? So congratulations to QBTS. Thank you again for coming on the show. And also, I want to say a huge thank you to the community, that the outpouring of support yesterday. I'm just going to real quickly scroll through these comments. I just love the positivity that in the comments. I love that people are gaining information and value from my channel. That's the whole reason I made this, was to add value specifically to the quantum conversation. And we know that sometimes I do talk about other investments, but I'm so happy to see the outpouring of support and the appreciation. That is my singular mission, to add value to this conversation. I'm personally invested in quantum, but I'm also just interested from a tech standpoint. Quantum isn't my only investment, but it is one. And it's just really fun days like this to see increase. Now, for the future, if you're wondering, is this going to hold? We have seen D-Wave have some really good days and then sell off and sell back down. So we don't know what the macro situation is going to be like. We don't know if no one's going to be mad at you for locking in profit. So if you're feeling like great about your current profit range, lock in profits, set a stop loss, whatever you need to do. That's what I said the last time D-Wave ran up. I personally don't really care about the day-to-day trading so much. I'm more building a position for the long run with this very special company. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you made it this far, please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.